Hey guys, what's up? It's Daniel with TrailerMountain.com, and today I'm testing another piece of gear from Foxelli. Here's their website right here. Definitely want to make sure you check these guys out. These guys are making some pretty cool items. Definitely worth a look at. My friends over at Foxelli decided to send me their stove, and you know me, I'm a big fan of branding, but yeah, there's their logo, and this is their outdoor camping stove. Owner's manual, I take it. Yep, that's it. Owner's manual. And here's your stove right here. And I just want to get this thing on my scale just as it sits with the little plastic cover on it. I just want to see how much it weighs. So 3.8 ounces. Not that bad at all. Let's get it out of the container here. Oh, cool. So here it is right here. And you can tell right there, they put the Foxelli logo right on it, that's awesome. I love when companies do that. So the way this works is these kind of spread out. There it goes. Okay, so they just kind of lock in place, and then these little arms kind of fold out just like that. And there's your stove setup as it sits. It does have this really cool piezo igniter. So I happen to have a fuel canister right here, so I'm going to light it here in a second, but it has this really great rubber grommet on the end here that's really going to help with the gas, make sure the gas doesn't escape. Really produces a really good high quality seal. Screw this on to the fuel canister, and what you do, basically just this thing cranks. And you turn it down. I mean, you could turn this thing down to a simmer to a full roast. This thing is pretty cool. It puts out a tremendous amount of heat. What I do like about the actual stove part right here is that it sits in this little dish. So when the side winds hit it, it's really going to help protect the burner and not blow out. Pretty cool. Very nice design. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this thing outside in a little while, and I'm going to do a boil test with it. Just a stainless steel pot. And I usually boil 16 ounces of cold water directly from the sink. And we'll see how fast it boils. Alright, so as I said, what you do is you just flip these little tabs open, just like this. And they have these, this last one's a little tough, but once you get it, flip it open just like that. And you have all your little arms out. It's really going to help, support the pot with these little ridges. Now when you're storing it, you just flip it inside. So just like that. Yeah, so here's your little piezo igniter. Just like that. This thing opens up really nicely and really helps to support the pot. You can just see the build quality here. And there's that dish that I told you about, how the flame sits down in this little dish right here, and it's supported, so it's really going to help cut down on the wind. And there's of course the Foxelli logo laser etched right onto the metal, which is great. That's right by the piezo igniter. So here's the little rubber grommet that I was telling you about. It's really going to help minimize gas leakage, as well as make the stove more sturdy on the fuel canister. So when you're done, kind of just flip all these inside. You kind of just wrap these around one by one, just like that, and you flip this guy up and you're done. Easy peasy. Alright, I got my 16 ounces of cold water. I'm going to fire up the stove. pretty fast. Good boil time. For a full boil at 16 ounces of cold water. And I just used cold water from the sink. Alright guys, so that's my review of the Foxelli backpacking stove. You can use this for car camping too, but it's basically designed for backpacking because of how small it is. I mean, that's it. It's tiny. And these little guys fold in. These little guys fold aside. And all fold nice and neat just like that. And this little guy folds up. Goes right back into its own little case. Just like that. Bam. Pretty nice. I like how it has its own little case too. So, pretty awesome job by Foxelli. It's a real efficient stove and it works well, and it's really small. Plus the little flip open pot stands are really great feature. You know, it helps to keep the whole thing slim and minimized when you put it away in your backpack or if you're storing it. So, really good job by Foxelli. If you like my review and found it informative, you want to get one of these for yourself, click on that link down in my description box below and make your purchase. When you do, it helps support my YouTube channel and my website. Another way to help support is to click on that I button right up here. When you do that, you can donate any number of dollars, and that's going to allow me to produce higher quality content to give back to you. If you guys have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Please leave them down in my comment section down below, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Also, too, please like, share, and subscribe. Here's the like button right down here. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative, and subscribe. Here's the subscribe button. When you click on that, you're going to stay up to date on all the latest gear reviews that I'm posting on my YouTube channel for trail and mountain. So the best way to stay connected to all the latest and greatest gear reviews that I'm working on here at Trail and Mountain is to head on over to my website, trailandmountain.com. In the lower right hand corner of the screen, there's going to be a little pop-up that shows up. Put in your email address, click submit. At that point, you're going to stay up to date on all the latest gear reviews that I'm working on here on the website, as well as the YouTube channel. There's also some exclusive content that's on my website that's not on my YouTube channel, so it's the best way to stay connected to all the latest and greatest gear reviews that I'm working on. On a side note, we're also hiking the John Muir Trail in 2017, probably around September, and we're raising money for charity along the way. So this whole year coming in 2017, we're raising money for Big City Mountaineers. Here's the little picture right here. Click on that. When you click on that, you go right to the website where you can make a tax-deductible donation. Donations start at $10, so, I mean, everybody's got $10. I mean, contribute to this great cause. Now, what Big City Mountaineers does is they take inner city youth, you know, kids that are troubled. Sometimes they don't have mom and dad around, or they're hanging out with the wrong crowd, you know, gangs or whatnot, and, you know, they're making poor life choices, and they don't really have a positive role model or a mentor in their life to steer them down the right path. So what Big City Mountaineers does is they take these kids completely out of their element, takes them out into the wilderness and into the backcountry for a week at a time, and teaches them, you know, positivity, team building skills. It also shows them what they're able to accomplish when they work together in a positive environment. You know, they give them a positive role model as a mentor to really steer them down the right path. And, you know, these guys are like, okay, well, today we're going to go up to that 13,000 foot peak. And these kids are thinking to themselves, there's no way in hell I'm going to get up there. And then when they work together and they get up to that summit, they see what they're able to accomplish, and it really, really makes a huge impact on these kids, you know. Wilderness is good for everyone, you know, old, young, troubled, good, it doesn't matter. You know, it's a great way to get out into the backcountry. It's a great way to wash the stress and the everyday mumbo-jumbo of life away, and recharge. This way you can come back to your life and hit it hard and stay positive. So that's why we're supporting Big City Mountaineers. 100% of the proceeds goes to Big City. We're not keeping a dime of it. We're all funding this trip ourselves. So thanks again for tuning into my latest video. I really appreciate it. Please keep checking back for more gear reviews, outdoor related hodgepodge, gear talk, and giveaways. Take care, guys. Get outdoors.